Tomorrow makes a week since I've been released from prison. And yo, no lie, I literally just came outside maybe 2 days ago. You know, which is, people expecting me to just jump out ASAP.
Yeah.
But this is like a really like, mental health is real. You know, especially black men's mental health.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't really get a chance to like, we just gotta take everything on the chin and just be like, all right, you gonna be strong, you good. Nah, man, we really got, you know what I mean? Things going on in here that we need to express, but we don't know how.
What they don't see, what they don't see.
So what's up, guys? This is DJ Fade. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of What They Don't See. Today we have a very special guest, a Billboard charting Jersey Club pioneer, producer of the year, winner for Jersey Club Awards in 2012. His samples have served as the soundtrack for Jersey Club generations. When you hear the sound that goes, "Let's go, baby," you know that it's Mike Gibb on the track. Mike Gibb,
Yes.
Welcome to the show, my brother.
Brother, you don't even know it's a pleasure, man.
It's an honor to have you, man. It's been a very long time.
Thank you.
We just did an awesome DJ set, which you guys can check out, please. Click that link below.
Absolutely.
You know, usually I would go into this interview, you know, with notes and what to talk about, but I just really want to just have an organic conversation.
Let's
you
do
know,
it.
catch up as brothers,
Yeah.
and also use this platform as a tool that people can go back and really understand the history of Jersey Club music coming from a pioneer like yourself.
sure.
So just tell the people really your background and how you got started with music.
So, no lie, I'm from Central Jersey, first off, right? So, you know, me being from there, I kind of had to like, not Debo my way in, but somewhat Debo my way in, because I'm not from Newark, I'm not from Urban, I'm not from the surrounding area.
Essex County.
You know what I'm saying? So being that I'm from Monmouth County, you know, it took me a little bit more effort to get in with the culture that I loved from the outside.
Right.
And then once I got in, I'm like, yo, it's everything I ever thought it would be.
So what genre did you start off with?
Just it was club, Jersey Club.
Jersey Club.
Yeah, it was Jersey Club. Well, you know, I was super influenced by B-more at the time.
Right,
by
right,
Baltimore,
right.
because that was like 07, 06 when I really got introduced to that. Philly, D-Wiz back in the day, he kind of like played an influence on me with the Get 'em and all that. That was cool. And then this when I heard Dollar, man.
Rest in peace, $10.
Absolutely.
Brick Bandits.
Rest in peace to my brother, my big brother, man. Word up, one of the godfathers of Jersey Club. Wasn't for him and Mill and Mike V, we wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah. So
Maybe at least not right now.
who was one of the first people to kind of like take you in and kind of like show you the ropes? J Hood?
J Hood first. I contacted him via MySpace. He probably don't remember this conversation.
MySpace. This is AIM days.
AIM days.
Some of y'all wasn't even born yet.
Factual. This 07, 08, early 07. Yo, no lie, bro. I just took a shot. I hit him and D-Wiz up. D-Wiz didn't respond. J Hood did. He was like, yo. Basically, what I hit him up was like, what kind of words of encouragement would you give somebody that's starting off in this genre? J Hood he left a real in-depth message, basically telling me, yo, shoot your shot, bro. Have a ball, like have fun. Like this is what we do, this is Jersey. And I mean, ever since then it's like, take off.
Take off.
Take off. And I mean, Hood embraced me from Rip, man. And years later, you know, we made sure me love and everything. And it was like, yo, this is like a dream come true.
Wow.
I mean, so
That's beautiful.
I'm appreciative of this culture, this genre, and everything. This is family. Like we deep in just music.
Almost 15 years.
Yeah, I think.
It's about?
It's 17 now.
17,
08.
yeah.
08 I jumped in.
Wow.
08 I jumped in. Word up.
So what was one of your first records that you got some recognition for? And how was that feeling like for you?
The first record, Sexual Healing. My first remix of Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing. I was real close with Pug. Pug is my brother. We still are. I don't want to say was, right?
I haven't heard that name in a while.
He's throwback. He's like the engine for Mike Good. People don't even know that.
Okay.
Right? So he gave me the samples, showed me the ropes on how to use Fruity Loops and acid at the time. Like when I was on the Fruity Loops, he was on the acid.
Okay.
So, you know, he had that experience. And he had all my vocals. He had all of my records. We literally started at a summer program, right? So being that bros from Plainfield, you know, he was up here. So he was in tune with Slink. Somehow, some way, Slink got my folder of vocals and
I think
tracks.
this is NBC days.
NBC days, New Breed. Absolutely. So Pug gave him all those records and he just gravitated towards Sexual Healing. Slink just Slink
That's
broke
right.
that record.
He broke the record.
He broke the record before we even knew what breaking records
Damn,
were.
what? That's why I'm like,
crazy.
yo, breaking the record. That wasn't even a thing.
Nah. So
Because
he
club really was like this subculture thing at this time. Like,
Absolutely.
it was really our hub to really dance and express ourselves through music. It was ours. And it was a space to really dance. And we really owned that.
Absolutely.
Back
it was
then.
ours.
It was ours.
You know, so it's like, I'm such a gatekeeper, yo, I swear. People hate it so much, like, whatever, we gonna get there.
Okay.
We gonna get there. But yeah, Slink broke that record, and then after a while, he started calling me Lil Slink. This is like 2010.
2010.
And that's when the Booty Bounce anthem was created. The All the Bad Females Booty Bounce. He created that. Yo, when I heard that, I'm like, yo, this is one of my big brothers. For real. This is one of my idols in this club thing at the time. Like, so when he did that, I'm like, damn, did you make it good? Did you make it, bro? Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? So that was that. That's the foundation of that.
Nice. Yeah, I made my first club song in 09. It was called Hey 09.
It was 09?
It was 09. That was my first club song.
Yeah. Why
Yep.
it seemed like it was before that?
Nah, that was my first club song I ever made.
Word.
Because I called it Hey 09. We used to
Right.
call-
Everything was 2010 edit.
the year
Shit like that.
with the song.
Yo, who do we think we were? Yo?
Word, right? I mean, that's a good way to document.
Very true.
You know what I mean? Because if I didn't call it, I probably
Right.
would forget.
100%.
But I made that, and I was rocking with the Soca Boys, Kif, and Sonic Boom at the time.
Boom, yo.
And I remember Sonic Boom played it on the radio, on internet radio.
Yeah.
I was jumping up on my bed like I made it. Because I think you could see like which continents, like, and people was tuning in. It's like
demographics,
Africa.
right? Yeah,
And I was just like,
yeah.
yo, somebody in like a whole nother time zone is listening to my music.
Yeah.
It was just such a great feeling to have that recognition that I was like, this is my calling, and you know, this is what I want to do.
Absolutely.
So, you know, from 09, fast forward, right? Were you with a team at this time? Or you was solo?
I was a new breed.
You was New Breed.
I was a new breed at the time, and then Pug created his own team called Frontline, and I joined that.
Okay.
And then after that, the rest came about.
This is around 09, 010, right? I remember I was first getting my buzz up. I think in that first year I made Tiptoe as well.
That's what I'm.
That was like my second
That was that late?
record. Yeah.
Why I think it was like 08.
Nah, it was
Like
09.
Supermassive,
09.
yeah.
Yeah, because the timeline started there from 09.
From Hey 09.
Yeah. So
Okay.
then, you know, Tiptoe was blowing up. Then I made Dance after that.
Yeah, fire.
Like back to back. And that was my first feeling of like, it was my first experience into like the industry
Right.
per se, right? Where you think you have a big record, so comes everything else. You know, as a producer, you have to do a little bit more than that because you got to show face, you got to, you know, understand the politics and how things go. So I was going to the parties, and Wiz TV was documenting everything.
Wiz.
So if you're watching this, go on Wiz TV channel, look at all of the parties
All of them.
that was happening in this era, because this is what built the culture and the sound of what it is today. I remember when we first met was South by Southwest,
Right. In person.
Texas.
Right.
Yes, the first time
right.
we met in person.
Right.
And when I tell you that trip was one of the best trips of my life. I don't know about you, but tell the people how that trip was.
That was a time, bro. That's when I was like going through my identity crisis, and I changed my handle to Beach Boy Spink at the time.
Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, man. But I was journeying. I felt something about the club culture at the time. You know, I was getting hushed by like the elders of the culture because I felt as though a lot of people were. I'm gonna just be blatant. You mind if I be transparent?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so you know, I feel as though a lot of people were selling us out at the time, like as far as like, you know, selling our samples, selling the sauce, period. And I'm like, how is it that these overseas individuals that are hijacking our culture, it's not about the money, but we still got priorities that we gotta take care of, obligations that we have to take care of. So these ghetto Jersey kids that they called us at the time, we just wanted our piece of the pie. And I mean, we weren't making this culture for others to just take and profit off of. So I feel as though we should have been profiting. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because it's like, yo, we are performers as well. We are show men, show women as well.
And we created it.
We are creators. This is ours.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Granted, club is broad, but Jersey Club, you can differentiate. I don't care if people be saying, yo, stop calling it Jersey Club because this is club. Nah, you can tell what Jersey Club is. You can tell what Baltimore Club is. You can tell what Philly Club is.
Yes, it's a style.
It's very different. You know, so at the time, I'm like, whatever. So with all that being said, I fell back from Jersey Club. That's why I changed my name. Slink and I had a conversation. He was upset with me. And I ventured off. I started just going full force with the artistry. And I had a ball. I made a lot of accomplishments with that as well. And South by Southwest was really just that. I performed out there and we shook that shit. It was
That was like a utopia.
Yes, it was.
For
yes,
musicians.
Yes, it was.
It was my first experience meeting someone and I was like, DJ Faye? Yo, I'm from Sweden or some random.
Yeah.
I was like, is this really happening?
Right.
Like that seemed so unreachable to me because remember, we come from, you know, not the best
Absolutely
areas
not.
and neighborhoods
Absolutely
and
not.
in our surroundings, right? So when we're in like a whole nother time zone and someone meets us and they're saying, yo, I'm a fan and I'm from another country, like how does one, you know, really take that in,
Right.
you know? And with
It's
you,
overwhelming.
your music is being played every single night worldwide. Some club, some apartment party that's been trending nowadays, like your music has really served as soundtrack for many people and generations as
Appreciate
well.
that, bro.
So,
Appreciate that.
you know, I want you to tell the people what's some other records that you have produced that's been going viral.
Lately, a song that I hate. I swear, yo. I Believe in a Thing Called Love, the remix of The Darkness' original song. That's been going viral on TikTok. It's cool. I like the content. The videos is cool and everything, yo, but I genuinely do not like. I never liked it. I never liked it. That's featuring Flawless, by the way. They don't give him his flowers on that.
Oh yeah, shout
And
out
I
to
don't
Flawless.
like that at all because bro really, he turned that track up even more than what I feel like I did.
Wow.
You know, so shout out to him.
And then we actually had one collab.
Yes, we did. I forget what it was
What was
called,
it
but we went off on
called?
that. We went
Word.
off. What was it called, man? It was like a it was real like instrumentally, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we was cooking. We was cooking up so much tracks, y'all. Like,
Right.
we had remixes for days, and Gib has a folder as well.
Absolutely.
That's on Bandcamp.
Yeah, it's on Band.
Or
It should be. If not, you can reach out to me, my team. We have it. It's a Dropbox. So you can take
gotcha.
that
Yeah,
out.
make sure y'all hit up Gib for that folder. DJs, fans, promoters, all that.
Yeah.
So, you know, moving on, you know, this is, first of all, a monumental moment. I'm so excited, like I said, to have you here.
Appreciate it.
Like, this is one of the first exclusive interviews, you know,
Absolutely.
since you've been away.
Absolutely.
And, you know, how has it been just mentally for you?
So it's been about a week. Tomorrow makes a week since I've been home, like released from prison. And yo, no lie, I literally just came outside maybe 2 days ago. You know, which is people expecting me to just jump out ASAP.
Yeah.
But this is like a really like mental health is real. You know, especially black men's mental health.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't really get a chance to like, we just got to take everything on the chin and just be like, all right, you gonna be strong, you good. Nah, man, we really got, you know what I mean? Things going on in here that we need to express, but we don't know how.
Right.
You know, so what I do is, how I cope with that, I go into my shell. I go in my shell, I don't do anything, I really don't interact.
I kind of get that. I always got that vibe from you
Yeah,
too.
always, and people hate it, like, yo, people
And
hate
some
it.
people take it personally.
They do, and they shouldn't. You know, it's just something that I gotta do in order to bounce back.
Right.
You know,
so when you were away, what has been your support system to keep fighting and, you know, keep your head on straight?
First off, my family, my tribe, like, they're very supportive. They see no wrong in me. Like, I can do 1,000 crazy things. They're like, nah, man, we right here behind them. Like, no question. So shout out to them. The music too. I try to get away from it. I tried many times because I just did almost 10 years. So, of course, like, I don't want to think about that, you know, at the time, because I got to focus on the here and now. I got to get out of that situation at the time.
Right.
So, but every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back. No pun to the song, but it's real. It's real, you know?
real.
So,
It's real.
yeah, that was my support.
And could you talk about Finesse? Like, how's his role been in your life?
If everyone knows me, they got to know Finesse, man. That is my twin. He holds it down, yo. He's been one of the realest people in my circle, in my life, period, for the past 15 plus years.
Yeah. He was out there with us for South by too, right?
He was in South by.
Man, that trip.
Crazy.
Fetty
Epic.
Wap came to the crib.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to Fetty, man. We was we had some things going on. It was cool. It was a good vibe.
I'm on his album too, the most recent, one of my first placements. Yeah. We interrupt this episode to give a special thank you to our sponsor, Soul Studios. Soul Studios is the #1 hub for all multimedia entertainment, whether it's interviewing, podcasting, DJing, photography, you name it. Soul Studios is here at your service. Make sure you email them right now for all inquiries. Now, back to the episode. So the name of the song is called Jet Li. Make sure you stream that. Fetty Wap, shout out to you, my boy.
Shout out to them, RGF for sure.
Yeah, so shout out to Finesse, man. Shout out to everybody that's been around us, supporting us, you know, because it's not easy, man.
It's really not.
It's not easy, especially as an independent.
They don't see the hard work we put in.
The money we put in.
They just see the word. Yo, they just literally just see the content like, all right, these guys living, man, they doing their thing, yo, the music is fire. Nah, bro, it's a whole process behind this.
It's a whole process.
Literally, like, we come from an era of getting cracks. We didn't pay for shit. We had to make shit happen.
We did.
We had to by any means, yo, like, no lie, bro. I said Paul gave me the samples earlier. I ain't gonna say a lie to you. Yo, bro was showing me this on the program. He said, yo, bro, mess around on the computer. I'm about to jump in the shower. He went to the shower. I put my flash drive in, and I took them samples, yo. He knows now. He knows now. Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna treat him to dinner or something for it.
Like, what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, but at the time, bro, it was like, yo, I need that. Like, it was like I was itching for it.
Word,
you feel me?
word.
But
look what came from that, man.
Crazy. You know? That, I'm telling you. I tell him all the time, yo, Pug deserves his flowers. He deserves more than what he gets. You know, and I want him to jump back in.
Right.
I want him to.
Real quick, I want to touch on the impact of street teams. And you know, like I said, you were in a different area.
Yeah.
So could you talk about some of the dancers and street teams in that era of, you know, who really put the work in to develop Jersey Club where it is now?
You said that era or that my era?
The era when we started, when we was coming up.
Okay, so at that time, yo, first off, street teams were like the labels. Word up. You got it's basically like the promo teams, you know, everyone helped market the
guerrilla
face
marketing style.
Exactly, 100%. So, you know, at that time, man, we had Toon Squad, NBC, CTE. We had so many different teams, bro. It's like the bust down pendants.
Yeah.
Not even bust down.
It's the tags, the street team tags.
Exactly.
The laminated tags.
Exactly.
We used to be in Jersey Garden Mall.
Those were our pendants. Those are our bust down pendants. Word up.
If you had that, they know
you it's
somebody.
Official. You stand. I was, you know, when I turned cartel and everything, that's when I really got more of like, let's see, like the front row seat to the street team lifestyle. You know, and it was deeper than music, man.
Yeah.
Things went left sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool, but
there's a lot of negativity.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That people, you know, don't see.
Right.
That comes with the territory.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of egos, beef, or, you know, just, you know, also we're teenagers.
Yeah,
we all are adulting and maturing, you know, at the same time.
Together.
So, but we're learning through these lessons. I treat them as lessons, right?
Absolutely.
So during that time period, what would you say was a lesson that you learned that somebody can, you know, use that as inspiration?
At that time, as far as like the street team life or just in general? Like club,
just like,
period.
Like working with different people.
Yeah. You can't always expose your hand. I live by two things as far as like this life thing. Life is chess and life is also poker. You got to keep your hands close to your chest. You can't expose what you have in there because somebody may take it and run with it. Somebody may try to sabotage you. It's happened plenty of times. And that's like the major thing for real. But for the most part, I had like positive experiences. I will say that. Of course, you know, like little things happen, but for the most part, it was love. It was always love.
Right. Let's shed some light on the female musicians as well, specifically the vocalists.
Absolutely.
Is there any vocalists that was part of your journey that you like to shout out?
They all played an impact. Whether I work with them or not, they all played an impact because, you know, we recycle vocals, samples, everything. So they all, in some sort of fashion, played some type of role in my career, right? You know, prior to a lot of them stepping out as DJs too, like Unique, she's going off with the vocals, but now she's doing her thing. International, shout out to you, Queen, absolutely. You know, Miss Porsche was doing her thing. Double C Chanel was doing her thing. K Driz.
Yeah.
You know, she from my neck of the woods, so I gotta put on for her. I love her to death. She's been going crazy. She's actually on my new record as well.
Oh, okay.
Rachetta, she was the vocalist in the background.
The one
That I played like midway through the set.
Okay. What's the name of the song that you made on the phone?
That's Rachetta.
That's Rachetta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rachetta.
Could you tell people about that record and how you created that? Cause y'all gonna blow we gonna blow your minds when you hear this story.
Hey yo, I'm gonna give the sauce up, man. BandLab. Shout out to everyone that use BandLab, because I know there's a lot of independents that use it because they may not be able to afford studio time. They may not be able to have access to studios, things like that. So during my time incarcerated, I was halfway home. People thought I was home, especially after we did our event.
Word.
So
We're gonna get into that too.
Indeed. So people thought I was home. I wasn't home. I was actually in a halfway house. I had a phone.
So sorry to cut you off. I still don't know exactly what a halfway house is.
So it's like a reintegration system from prison. So it's like you live in a house with a whole bunch of other people.
Okay.
And you get a job, you have a counselor, like a support system, and they help you reintegrate.
Okay.
Like re-enter society.
Now, how long was that period for?
I was there 25 months. Well, I got sent back twice. I got sent back to prison twice, unfortunately. But yeah, so for me, I was there like out of the 25, maybe 17 months. So yeah, so but yeah, I made that song on my phone.
On the phone?
Literally on my phone. I'm sitting there like this all day. I got the headphones in, got the wired headphones. I use it as far as like I mount it in front of my mouth.
Yeah.
Like I just literally my hand, you know, and I just recorded and went off. Made the pass, everything is original.
Wow. And you built the chords.
Built the chords, I built the beat patterns, the percussions, everything.
Wow. It's amazing, man. I'm telling you, when he was showing me, I was just like, there's no way you did this on the phone. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Gibb, talented, man. Talented brother.
Thank you.
Wow. So fast forward, right? Now that you're a free man, I don't know if you had time to think about this, but I'm thinking from like a business perspective, right? I always was thinking, man, if Gibb was out, he would be touring the planet right now. You know, have people been hitting you up for gigs? Like, what are your plans with that? Do you want to start getting back into it immediately, or you want some time to rest? Where you at with it?
So, as far as performance speaking, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna sit around for like a few months and just, like you said earlier, decompress. And I have been getting hit up for gigs.
You have been getting
crazy, like even overseas already. And
wow.
I want to take part. I have some obligations I have to tend to.
Yeah.
But it'll all work out. Divine timing. It'll work out.
Word.
You know what I mean? But as of right now, I'm gonna just chill. Just focus on the creative side.
Gotcha. Love that, man. And speaking of performances, you know, I did have the privilege to book my brother Mike Gibb for technically his first back home.
100%.
He said
homecoming.
Homecoming. And I tell you, we got the recap on YouTube right now. So I started a series called the Jersey Club Party, where the whole party. Yeah, thank you, man. The whole party is club music. You know, we tend to start the party paying homage to, you know, Baltimore, Philly, and then work our way up to the club music, because majority of the people live in Jersey and they want to dance to, you know, the sounds that they grew up on and also the sounds that's trending right now.
Absolutely.
And it just aligned itself where I was able to get you to perform. And when I tell you, man, that was one of my proudest moments in my career. Like, I remember telling my team, like, yo, I cannot believe I'm doing this.
Right.
Like, when people see this, there's gonna be a whole line outside. And even though it was cold, we still had, you know, a good turnout. And to see, you know, Chanel just like crying, you know, when she saw you.
Right.
I was just like, oh my gosh, like, you gotta realize, I grew up providing my service for other clients. at other promoters, right? I never really threw my own event. I never really had the funds to. But this was an opportunity that I invested my own money in. You know, I lost thousands of dollars just because, you know, I curated a specific set. I wanted J Hood, I wanted Fresh, I wanted you, I wanted Wiz TV to record. You know, it's a lot that the public doesn't see, but the end result, it shows. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody that's watching this that wants to get into music, that wants to DJ, you know, you have to invest in yourself. You got to put your own money, because how can you expect somebody else to invest in you? You don't invest in yourself.
Make it make sense.
You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
that moment was really monumental for me. So
Hey, yo,
I just want to say,
I appreciate you for having me, bro, and I commend you for that, because, you know, a lot of people, a lot of promoters, man, I feel like, you know, I've been going, of course, but I have my ears to the street.
Yeah, you watching? Oh, you always watching.
I've been watching. I mean, so I don't think anybody did it the way that they were supposed to besides you. Absolutely. Absolutely. No flattery whatsoever. And I say that because, one, you're in tune. You played this side of the fence. You know how it is to be a creator, like you said. You provided your services. Now you are the promoter, the everything, the curator.
Yeah.
That takes a lot, bro.
It does.
That takes a lot.
You saw me setting up all these cameras?
Right.
And stuff?
On production, literally, one man band. One man, one sound, like crazy. So I say that because, like I said, you play, you know what I'm saying? You know how it feels to be the artist, the DJ, producer, whatever. And you know what we need.
Yeah.
You know what
absolutely.
we need. You know what we expect
What
as far as like
deserve.
what we deserve too. That's love too. But as far as like even just the comfortability, because we know we go to these events, we go to these places. Sometimes we have a hard time. You know, so shout out to you. I commend you for that, bro.
Thank you, man. Yeah,
No
and,
doubt.
you know, I have plans on doing them more frequently as well.
Yeah.
The last one we did, I partnered with Warner.
Fire.
So that was a really good look.
Yeah,
And,
fire.
you know, right now I'm just in production mode, you know, content creation. So when the next opportunity arrives, definitely
Please let me know.
be in touch.
Let me know. Yeah, you got my man.
Oh
What's going
yeah,
on?
for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure, man. But yeah, let's touch back on mental health.
Yeah.
You know, once again, because I never had a relationship with someone who's been away for a long time. So with that, what did you look to for inspiration, you know, while you were there? Because did you have a set date of how long you were going to be, or it was more so like in the air?
No, it was set.
It was set.
Yeah, it was set. I lost trial in 2016, and I was sentenced to 11 years with 85%, meaning I have to do 85% of the 11-year term.
Okay.
End up doing 9 years, 4 months, and like a week. And I got 3 extra days added to my sentence because I, crazy.
It's all right.
Yeah,
Take
whatever.
that test, yeah.
But anyway, during that time, yeah, there were a lot of like influences, like a lot of guys in there, a lot of kids in there. Want to take part. There's so much talent behind those walls, bro.
Really?
So much talent. I'm saying from any form of creation you could think of.
Wow.
Any form, like from drawing to tattooing to music to production to singing to being such an animated individual. We're like, yo, why don't you get into acting? You're literally just this animated person just wasting your talent. You know, like, unfortunately, you know, I wasted mine as well at the time. But I used that time to sharpen up. You know what I mean? Just get more knowledge of myself.
Yeah.
To really put myself in that business mental.
In
that I
what
didn't have
way?
back
Were
then.
you reading books?
Reading books. We have tablets in there too.
You have tablets?
We did have tablets. I brought it home actually. I can
wow.
actually show you one day. It's like, whatever. It's for like communication purposes. But we
Okay.
also have apps too. And I had a production app on there. I was making beats in there. All skeletons. All skeletons though.
Okay,
So when I
okay,
got
okay.
out, you know, I was gonna
Yeah,
bring it
yeah,
to life
yeah,
and
yeah,
really
yeah.
bring the full effect.
How
But
many beats you think you made?
I don't know, bro.
You probably got album. He could put out album
Literally.
for every month.
Literally.
For the rest of his life. He'd be
Literally.
good.
Yo, the content is crazy, bro. I'm just sitting on content right now.
Wow.
I gotta just bring it to life.
Got you.
Word up. Yeah, so there's many influences in there. And a lot of guys that knew me, they were like, yo, like, where did you go wrong? Or can you help me? Like, as far as like, I don't know, writing up a marketing plan. They didn't even like, a lot of people don't even know about that.
Yeah.
Things like that. I'm
Right,
like,
right.
yo, no lie, bro.
So they came for you for guidance?
For guidance, absolutely. One guy, yo, he was a rapper, right? Starting off. He's actually good, tough. I said, yo, bro, we're gonna have a listening party for you. He was like, what's that? I'm like, we're gonna gather some of the guys, we're gonna come to your bunk, and you're gonna rap for us. Song by song by song by song by song on your whole EP. He was like, for real, bro? I'm like, you wanna do this, right? You wanna perform, right? Wow. He was like, yeah. I'm like, all right. He did it. And we all gave him our critique. And he appreciated it. He still does it to this day.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, things like that. That motivates me, you know, to keep going. So.
Damn, that's inspiration, y'all.
Yeah, crazy.
For real, like you probably changed his life, you know?
Yeah, I hope so. He don't even know he changed mine too. You
In what way?
Just showing me that I'm really a beacon in some sort of fashion, you know? And I got a lot more people looking at me and watching me than I think.
Right.
So I gotta be on point. I can't move foolish how I was when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know, so in that fashion.
Yeah, it's a new Mike Gibb, man.
It's a whole new Mike Gibb.
Not
a new Mike Gibb, just elevated.
Elevated.
Elevated,
Okay.
you know, more, you know,
I like that,
grown man.
I feel like, you know, when I look at your page, I look at that cartoon, that icon character, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like nobody really knows who Mike Gibb is. You know, you don't even have too much posts up there. It's like, okay, you got the awards, the billboard,
Yeah.
you know, cool stuff.
Yeah.
But they really don't know, you know, who you are. Well, again, you know, like you say, you come across as reserved. You're very,
Right.
you know.
Right.
But what's something that you would like the people to know about you that they might not know?
So when I run into a lot of people and they really get to know me, they're like, yo, you're not this Hollywood person that we thought you were, or you're not this conceited person. I'm like, yo, I'm just chill. Like, I'm literally from the beach. The majority of us are cool people. Like, we just real cool, calm collective. So that's one thing about me. I'm really just like, I don't like talking a lot, honestly. I'm really introverted.
Introvert, okay.
Super introverted.
A lot of producers are. You know, we stay in that little bedroom and
Right,
you know.
right. But when it's time to put that to the side, I do, you know. But for the most part, I'm introverted. I'm only really open with my people, you know. So which is why you won't see a lot of posts on my gram, things like that. I'm gonna start because I'm really trying to, like, you know, I understand my position. I'm an entertainer, so I gotta show face.
Right,
you know. So I'm gonna
right.
start, but yeah, I'm really private. I'm really private, bro.
Love that. Yeah, man. Don't take it personal, man.
Nothing personal.
Even with me, it took me a minute to get close to Gibb. Like, you know, that's why he laughing, because he knows it's the truth. Gibb is like
low key, yo.
Gibb is like fresh. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry about
That's it. That's
But
it.
it's like, that's,
shout out to bro too.
you know, shout out to Fresh. I think he's the best Jersey Club producer
Yo,
in history, in
no
my opinion. I put
cat.
it out there.
No lie, yo.
Like, do
Yo,
your homework.
I say it's fresh. Roll running.
Bro, bruh.
No lie, bro.
The
No lie.
Chopping King.
The chopping king, bro.
What? I hope he's
Bro,
doing good, man.
I think he's still
I think I got
producing.
him on Facebook.
Yeah, I think I do too. If
Yeah.
I don't, I seen his page up there. I checked
Yeah,
him
yeah.
out recently. I'm like, yo, where's running? Where are you running?
Word.
Pull up, bro. Cause like, you don't even know, man. You played a major part in my life as far as this career. And I appreciate you. Salute to you for that.
Oh, speaking of, just reminding me, let's talk about the Mike Gibb folder, I guess. I don't know if there's
okay.
a title, but
Yeah.
your samples have been circulating.
Oh, you talking about the swinging kid?
Yes.
Yeah, the swinging kid.
Not only that, but
yeah.
a bunch of your samples are
sure.
in like Billboard charting songs.
Very true.
So could you talk about how that came about? Like, was this a mistake? Was this organic? Do
So
you know?
as far as getting into the
Yes, as far as your samples being used in many songs.
mistake. Straight up. Everything, like literally, my whole career is a mistake.
Wow.
My whole career, like I just jumped in, I just trial and error, everything. Everything. Even my whole vocal folder, like my sample folder, everything. Like I just stored it because I'm like, I'm gonna use this again. Right. Literally, that's it. It's not like I had intent on selling it. I had intent on trying to get it to out to other producers, nothing. Like everybody that has my samples literally got it from another person. It's kind of
like the Brick Bandit kit.
Basically,
circling around.
exactly. You know, the foundation of everything. You know, so someone would collab with me. My samples would be in there. I knew they'd take them.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
We do that. You know what I mean? So I'm not like, I didn't care.
Mm.
I didn't see it doing this though. I did not see it doing this.
Yeah, bro.
At all.
It's kind of like, it became like the standard for Jersey Club. Like, I hope you understand that. Like, the sounds that you made are like, you know, I'll be in sessions, but I was missing something. Let me go to the mic. I'm just sitting there, just like, yo, I wish I could just like record this and like just show him like how much you left an impact on the sound, you know?
Thank you.
And, you know, like I said, I want people to really play this and understand the history. You know, I want to touch on the Brick Bandits because I did a talk at NJ Pack with a Unicorn.
Okay.
And the kids never heard of the Brick Bandits or Tim Dollar or Tim Hill.
How old were they?
Oh, they was young.
It makes sense.
They was young,
It makes
young,
sense.
young.
It makes sense.
So, but they knew who Tupac was though. I know. But
Are we doing our job?
You see
Now
what
we
I'm
are.
doing?
Now we are. That's
So
crazy, yo.
I just said to myself, man, nah, I have to interview my peoples and just create that source that people can educate themselves on. So can you tell the people what the Brick Bandits is and was?
The movement that moves everything. That's what they are. That whole phrase shall not go underestimated.
That's right.
Do not take it lightly. Do not take that lightly.
That's right.
They are called Brick Bandits. They are the brick and mortar of this culture. Literally.
And they literally had everything. Graphic designers, artists,
Everything.
producers, DJs,
Everything.
engineers.
Everything.
Shout out to Black Mike.
Shout out to Black Mike. Shout out to Skills. Shout out to all them, yo. Like, shout out to Mike V, man.
Mike V. Yeah, he came through too. Where, yo, first of all, let me go back to the Jason Club party.
Okay.
You know who was there? We had Sega. We had Rara.
Yeah.
Black Mike.
Yeah.
Fresh. Hood. Like, Batman. Historic Jersey Club dancers all in one place.
Absolutely. That's fire, bro.
What?
That's epic.
Celebrating
Epic.
the genre that we built.
Yeah.
And man, just to like really be here today and successfully pushing our sound, it's like I can't be any more happier, man.
Yo, and it's crazy because you don't even understand, bro. You play a pivotal part in this culture, bro. Like, yo, Tiptoe?
Let's talk about it.
Son,
Where were you when you first heard that? If you remember.
this was 09, right?
Around 09 or 10, yeah.
09, 10, right? Where was I? I don't even know where I was. I just know that that was a staple song as far as Jersey Club dance culture. The choreography, everything. Even just like, yo, even just the sample placement, the hands, yo, everything, bro. Like, you don't understand, bro. That shit took the dance culture, because you know it's two sides of club culture, the Jersey club culture.
Right.
You got the booty bounce, you got the dance side, right?
Right.
So with the dance side, I feel like that was the motor. That was the engine that really took it somewhere else. No shade to Lil Man, because Lil Man, you know, he's tough, 100%. But I feel like that song was a little different. It was way different, bro. And I feel like it was, I don't know, bro.
And then the whole call to action, that formula was
that structured?
was my secret, really. Like, what you mean?
Like, when you and Frosty did that.
So this is my story. Apparently, while I got a hold of the beat, because I had it was me and Youngin. Sorry to Youngin.
Youngin's on there?
Yeah, so
I
it was.
never knew that.
It was
bro.
like an original, and then it was like a remix. So I think the remix had got on Wala's mixtape. He used to do these college mixtapes.
He did.
Then Frosty heard it, and then he DM'd me on MySpace like, "Yo, call me. Yo, this part right here, which was like my part. I want you to put this right there, and then start with the yeah, and then bring it back." And then I did that. I'm like, "Damn, this is kind of like repetitive," but all right. So I sent it to him, and then he did the vocals.
Yeah.
And then we put it out on MySpace. And the comments was negative, I'm not gonna lie. Majority of it was negative, wasn't really feeling it. And I hit him, I was like, yo, man, they're not really messing with this, man. He's like, nah, Fade, I'm telling you, Fade, I'm the movie. It's gonna be out. I'm telling you. I was like, all right. You know, couple days, weeks go by. And then it started to kick up. Then you put out the video.
Oh, man.
And then the video with the white wall was our TikTok back then.
100%. That was a
People
staple.
don't know that.
Nah, they really
That
don't.
was
That was
our
literally
source.
everywhere. Like,
Of how we consumed
yeah,
the visuals.
yeah.
So then, next thing you know, all the kids was doing it in the parties. And then it really took off. And then we got invited to 106 and Park.
Fire, bro.
And then,
Fire.
Yeah, man, it took a life on its own. But that was my story about.
And 106 at the time, bro. Crazy. That's like, yo, like, we made it. We made it, yo. I really commend you for that song. You know, Frosty did y'all thing.
Appreciate that.
100%. No flattery whatsoever, bro.
Speaking of big songs,
Yes.
we got to talk about Show Me Love. Because, listen, I feel like 100% of DJs that's in the market has in their Serato. I would have to say 100.
100%.
Like,
It's crazy.
come on, man. If you don't got that, that's like not having Be Faithful, Fat Man Scoop remix. I'm gonna just put it out there. So
appreciate
could you
that,
tell
brother.
people the history of how that came about?
Yo, no lie, I always loved like house music. You know, that's really our foundation.
Right.
So if you're from Jersey, like you gotta be in tune with house. So Robin S. Show Me Love was always one of my favorite songs. Always. And my creative process when I used to make club music, I'll take the acapella, I'll take the instrumental, mute the instrumental, listen to the whole acapella top to bottom.
Okay.
Every single time.
Nice.
So my style, I usually make everything slutty. I want to pervert it in some sort of fashion, right? Because I know sex sells. And I like
Smart.
it. I like it.
Smart.
So, you know, I heard some of the vocals. I'm like, yo, I'm just going to do this, and this. I'm going to put it together. Hood and I were getting in tune with each other at the time. Like more than, you know, at the time, he was like a celeb. He was him.
Yeah,
He was him.
yeah.
He was the king of, forget
King of
Booty
Booty
Bounce.
Bounce, right? Oh,
Forget Booty Bounce. I think he was king of the club at the time.
Right.
He had it. So he was, you know, taking a liking to me. He was getting a lot of my music. And I'm like, yo, what you think about this? Got the zip for you. I want you to take part. And he was like, yo, send it. Just like that. He got it back to me ASAP. ASAP, yo. And I'm like, yo, this dude's unbelievable, yo. Wow. He's fire. He's tough. And we just shot it out there. I didn't think it was going to be this big, though. Honestly, I didn't.
Yeah, like,
I didn't.
bro, that song, every single day. Even in Miami, shout out to Washi Fire. Like,
I heard that.
They be playing
Shout
it
out to
on the
them.
bass.
100%.
Shout out to all my fam down there. And it's just amazing how a record can be timeless. You could have a career off of one song.
Off one song, bro.
Like any producer that's out there, I'm telling you, all it takes is one to really catapult your career and utilize that as a tool to open up another door, you know? I did have the privilege of getting my Beyoncé remix to be played for Vogue World in Paris.
Absolutely.
Which I got to experience in person. Shout out to Diplo, shout out to Paris.
Shout out to Dip, man.
Yeah, man. He started with club as well. Like, people, you know.
Absolutely, mad
forget
decent.
that.
Super mad decent. Back in the day, throwback.
Yeah, man. So just to like really bring it home and just keep 10 toes down on the culture, you know? Because there's some people that really was like, we outgrew this. Let's, you know, do something else. It's a kiddie thing. But
I
music,
feel that sometimes too.
music is universal though.
It is.
You know, and I feel like it's a good thing that the kids take more of a liking to it because the kids are who we listen to. Really.
100%.
When you look at the TikTok and the database and analytics, it's the kids are really running the show.
Yes, they are.
So we created a genre that the kids take a liking to. It's only right to, you know,
Cater
just
to
keep,
that.
you know, planting those seeds.
Makes sense, 100%.
So as we close out what they don't see, Mike Gibb, man, is there anything you want to tell the fans out there and the people that support you?
Yo, if it wasn't for y'all, man, I wouldn't be doing this. I ain't even see it lasting this long, honestly. I really didn't, bro, but I'm super appreciative. As many times I try to get away from the culture, something always pull me back, and it's just like, it's meant to be. I'm not gonna fight anymore. It is what it is, and I'm appreciative of you, bro, for real. Pivotal part of this culture, yo, for real, so.
Mike Gibb, ladies and gentlemen, what they don't see, DJ Fade.
Peace.